Hey everybody, this is Marty. I've been doing some videos today, watching some football. You see behind me I got a TV. Trying to get some things just off my plate. You know, it's Saturday. It's a great day. It's in the fall, and got some college football on, and doing some work here in my office. Just want to talk to you today about a couple of things that have been sticking out. Everybody tells you what? To read books, right? You get involved in an opportunity, you're working it, you're learning all this stuff, and everyone goes, you need to read books. You need to expand your knowledge base, you need to get motivated, you need to change your mindset. And to me, when I first started out 5 years ago in coaching others as well as working with people trying to start their own businesses, it became overwhelming for them. Became very, very overwhelming. Well, what do I read? Do I read Think and Grow Rich? Do I read Rich Dad Poor Dad? What am I supposed to read? And then the deluge came. It's like, oh, you read this book, and then you read that book, you read this book, you read this one, and it gets tiring. It gets confusing. You get overwhelmed. Is probably the right word. So anyway, what I'm doing is I'm starting a series. I'm just going to go through all the books I've read. Now, mind you, I'm going to do this over the next 3 months. I didn't read all these books over a 3-month period. It's been a long period of time. But I have a lot of good notes because I journal. I suggest you journal if you haven't done so already. And I'm going to go through all the books. Now, the cool thing is, I'm just going to take a book that I've been reading. This is the last lecture. It's not the review of this, and I'll get to that later. Every book that I read, I normally have a post-it note or two inside. It helps me remember when I study a book, and studying a book is different than reading a book. When I go back to look at it, or if I forgot something, or I want to take a look at one specific piece. And it's helped me a lot, and it's very simple to do. Just take a post-it note, and when you're done the book, just flip through the book. Take 5 minutes and write down page numbers. It's very simple once you get in the habit of it. Sometimes you wind up rereading parts of the book, but that's okay. It's not like you have to be done with a book. I think that's something that a lot of people struggle with. They're like, well, I already read that. Did you read it again? Did you apply anything to it? Those are the most important things about what you're learning. Is if you don't apply it, it's useless. Well, I shouldn't say it. It's not entirely useless. You've gained some knowledge. But to be able to do it and do it effectively, take some notes. Write it in your journal. I take a post-it note. You stick that post-it note right on the inside or on the back cover, whatever's convenient for you, and you write down page numbers. Some books, I have post-it notes throughout the book, and you'll see that. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to review all the books that I've read. I have most of them. It's great to have a library. Some of them are on audio, and we'll work through that. I have a whole different methodology for some of the books I have on audio. So you're going to start seeing those. I'm going to start doing them very regularly, probably about one a day. So don't get overwhelmed. I know people on my team are like, I can't read that fast. It's not about that. It's about just seeing what else is out there and how I applied it so that I can help you get successful. So until the next video, I'll talk to you soon. I'm going to watch some football and get a little bit of work done on my blog. Have a great day.